From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is Wake Up Weather.
Good Friday morning. I'm Kelly Rawson here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. We still have a few storms in the area and a storm chance for the rest of this morning. A few of these storms may end up being strong to severe. We do have a very low-end tornado threat, not completely zero. Don't see it being a widespread issue, but it is something that we are watching with any storms that do develop and move through this morning. So we are going to get into that. We will have the weekend forecast as well as a look at the week ahead, all here in this 6 a.m. weather update. So let's go ahead and start off with current radar. On live Viper Doppler radar, there has been a storm in northern Lincoln County in Tennessee that has been pretty stout. Some heavy rainfall, frequent lightning, now moving into parts of Moore and Franklin counties in southern middle Tennessee. Let's go ahead and check out the cells that are popping up in Lewis and Murray County. I don't really see any issues with these whatsoever, but these have developed within the last 15 to 20 minutes. Just some heavy rainfall is all I'm seeing near the Ethra community as well as the Batchelder community. Some heavy rainfall just to the west of you folks, just south of 412. About to be moving into Mount Pleasant. We'll go ahead and put this in a loop over the last 30 minutes. You'll see they just kind of popped up and fired up. Maybe we'll have a little bit of lightning, but no lightning at this time, just some moderate to heavy rainfall about to be moving into Mount Pleasant and potentially the south side of Columbia. We'll zoom out just a little bit here to give you a little bit of a bigger picture. Parts of Lewis County as well as, I would say, the southern half of Murray County, kind of riding that Highway 412 through Columbia and then eventually getting close to Interstate 65. Again, I'm not seeing any issues with this at this time. We'll go ahead and pause that loop and just check on storm relative velocity. I'll go ahead and switch radar sites really quickly just to get the best scan possible. But again, not really seeing anything problematic with any storm at this time. Not seeing any issues in terms of velocity or any sort of even mid-level rotation with these cells coming up. So that is some good news this morning. Let's go ahead and zoom back out. Nowhere else really seeing much rainfall, just a few very small isolated showers moving into parts of Lawrence County as well as Wayne County, then down into the Huntsville area and into Madison County. We'll go ahead and switch our radar site once again and zoom into you folks. Good morning to everybody tuning in from Madison County, Alabama. Just a light shower to the south, just south of the downtown area, and then along 72 east of town we are looking at just a light to moderate shower, and we're just looking at some spotty showers for the rest of this morning. But we will again have that thunderstorm chance for the rest of this morning and afternoon. We'll have to watch any storms that do develop very closely. However, I'm just not seeing a widespread issue with these storms by any means. So that's a little bit of a radar tour this morning. Everybody else, you are dry and things are uneventful at this time. So we'll go ahead and switch over to Lynx 1 and we will get on with the 6 a.m. weather update. We are looking cloudy for the most part for the entire region, if not a little bit stormy at times. Temperatures are in the 60s right now. Dew points very close to the temperature, so it is still feeling quite muggy out there. However, we have more refreshing air on the way heading into this afternoon as well as into at least the first half of your weekend. So I do have some good news for the weekend forecast and for the 7-day forecast, but some good news comes with some bad news as well. However, we are looking dry for now here in Lawrenceburg with a mostly cloudy to overcast sky, and we are going to be pretty much overcast for the next few hours. However, we will start to see some breaks and some peaks of sunshine, but we're looking mostly cloudy to overcast. Looking over top Rivers Hall at the University of North Alabama in Florence. Good morning to you folks tuning in Lauderdale County. Temperatures and dew points very close together, so again, it is a muggy start to the day. Again, temperatures in the upper 60s to lower 70s, just depending on where you are. I should say muggy start to the day, then we are going to start to feel a little bit better by this afternoon. A little bit of fog was settling in on the backside of those storms, so just watch for reduced visibility in those low-lying areas, but fog not a widespread issue this morning by any means. Let's go ahead and take you through Futurecast for the next few hours. A few spotty storms may still be in the area. We'll be watching them closely. Again, I don't see any widespread issues, but we do just have a very low end tornado type threat. Not looking like any sort of strong tornadoes by any means, but something that we will be watching as we've seen over the last several days. We have just watched these storms do some interesting things and interesting interactions with some boundaries. So we will be watching closely, but again, not looking like a widespread issue. Some redevelopment with some storms, mainly south of the Tennessee River later on into the late morning, into the early afternoon, but that should be out of here, out of Morgan County, our southeasternmost county in our viewing area. By around lunchtime, by around 12 p.m., everybody should be pretty much dry. After that, I can't rule out a stray shower sneaking in, but we are going to be well done with the thunderstorm chance for the rest of today. Temperatures this afternoon will be in the lower to mid 70s. We'll have a breeze out of the north, and we will continue to see just a nice and clear sky filter in for the rest of your Friday, and a clear sky overnight. Temperatures getting down into the mid 50s. Going to be feeling like a refreshing morning, Saturday morning. We have not been able to say that for quite some time, but we will feel a lot more refreshing by tomorrow morning, and even for the rest of your Saturday. It's going to be pretty great. So be sure to enjoy the outdoors on Saturday while we have the chance. We will have some clouds just to our north and maybe a few clouds here and there. Otherwise, plenty of sunshine for Saturday all across the Tennessee Valley, and then for Sunday, unfortunately short-lived, and we are back to isolated to scattered showers and storms. Hit or miss, not a washout of a day by any means. If you have any outdoor plans Sunday, you may be able to squeeze those in. Just know there is a thunderstorm chance on Sunday, but then the good news, once again, I know we're all about finding the silver linings with the forecast. Monday, looking nice, dry, and sunny as well, but unfortunately, again, all good things must come to an end. We are back to an unsettled weather pattern by the middle of next week. You'll see that on the 7-day forecast here in just a moment. Today, a little bit on the cooler side, temperatures in the 70s for this afternoon. For tomorrow, temperatures will be in the lower 80s, but we will have a little bit lower humidity for your Saturday, but humidity comes right back heading into the second half of the weekend with the chance for, again, just a few showers and storms during the afternoon and early evening for Sunday. Then we increase our temperatures mid 80s Monday and Tuesday, upper 80s Wednesday and Thursday, and let me tell you, we are going to see storm chances increase by the middle of next week, so it is going to be downright miserable outside. Upper 80s, high humidity with the storm chance, going to be quite soupy out there. That is the air we have to look forward to. So again, enjoy this crisper air that will be moving in tonight and tomorrow. Again, we do have still a thunderstorm chance for the next few hours. That chance will be diminishing with time as we progress throughout the morning. I don't see widespread problems by any means, but again, we could see some gusty winds, and we are watching for that very, very low end, but not completely zero type tornado threat. Temperatures in the 60s this morning, not warming up too much this afternoon to the low to mid 70s. You see that here on our hourly forecast. As rain and storm chances come to an end, we will start to dry out, clouds start to get on out, and we will see some sunshine this afternoon. Temperatures again in the mid 70s for today, if not the lower 70s. And then Saturday, looking nice and sunny. Storm chance back for your Sunday, again, just isolated to scattered in nature, so not a day ruiner by any means. However, out of the 2 days, Saturday is going to be the day you want to be outdoors. Monday, not looking bad either, and then we are going to start to get a little bit more of an unsettled weather pattern back into the Tennessee Valley by Tuesday with a few isolated showers for Tuesday, and then we're going to ramp up those rain and storm chances by next Wednesday and Thursday. Again, temperatures in the upper 80s, high humidity, storm chance, going to be feeling like summer in the south by the middle of next week. That's a check at your local weather forecast. I'll be back at 8 a.m. with another weather update.
You're watching the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel.